purple female.
Hi. So this little girl did extremely well on the release aspect of the test. She came out really quickly, showing quite a nice level of confidence. Her tail's wagging. She came pretty well straight to me, didn't you? Yeah? You kind of stuck there. There you go. So I'm going to give her affection and let her know I'm a good thing in the room. Yeah? Yes? And then we'll go from there. So, see her legs. Her legs are all hung over mine. Is that better? You're kind of stuck. So you can see at the moment anyway, she's quite social. She's wanting to be with me. Her tail is wagging. And almost every time I say that, they leave. So little body shake is her way of handling stress. Her tail is wagging and she's quite curious of her surroundings. And the sneeze and body shake is just her way of handling stress. So this isn't really unlike what she might feel when you take her home. She's never been here or met me before. She's never been separated from her litter mates. So that's quite a bit of stress for a little puppy. So she's handled everything really well. She did leave me and check out the tent and the balls. So it's not like she's a nice mix. She's quite lovely when she's with me. But you can see she came back to me. She's leaning to be more social. But she definitely has a curiosity over her surroundings. So some puppies come and stay because they are on the insecure side and they're looking to you for help. Some puppies come and are very social just because they want to be with you, period. And this little girl is showing a lovely mix of both. She is confident, social, and curious of her surroundings. So she's a 50-50 mix, aren't you? And she's very beautiful expression on her face. So you want to get up and do something? Yeah? She's almost nudging me to get up, aren't you? I'm very communicative with her paws, but she was pawing there. There. Like that's a nice connection, isn't it, little girl? So let's see what we do. So the thing that we do on the checking in is just to see, does the puppy stay with me? Yes. Does the puppy control my feet? Oh. Does she play with things? This is absolutely super. Absolutely super. So she's not controlling my feet in any way, and she is, look at her paw. How are you? She is doing really, really well. So basically this test is done in a small room with toys. Then you could do the same thing at home and then make the room bigger and then out in your yard and then a public place. So by doing it in like a building block stages, you build up her connection with you and you're more apt to have success. So you can imagine when you go to a public park how overwhelming it is. Hello? But she couldn't do any better. So I'm gonna just tell her she's so good. Very good. Very good. What's this? Oh, what's it? Can I hold my hand in there? What's that? So, I was going to say that use it as the start of your come, but this little girl is with you all the time. Yeah. Puppy come. Puppy come. Yes. Yes. So lots and lots of praise when she comes. Let her know that's what's expected when you come. Mm-hmm. So, super job. Again, it's another indicator of the social side of this little girl. She's getting pretty playful. So we're going to whip her up and see. Very, very good. So nice kisses. A little bit of wiggling. Yeah, so ideally we would like her to be body limp. So basically, there's a little bit of wanting to get down. So not a bad job, but when you need to build on her patience because of her grooming and vet visits and just life in general. She needs to learn to be a little bit patient, more than she is. So you're going to just hold her longer and longer and build up that patience level. But it was quite a nice job. Just a little wiggly, and she was quite excited when I picked her up, so she really just didn't want to go play. Like this. So not at all worried about the paper. Some puppies don't like the paper. Noise, because it's new. Puppy brain. Puppy brain. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So gave it up quite nicely. She's getting a little excited and using her teeth. So we redirect that. Very good. Puppy brain. Thank you. Very good. So give it up quite nicely. If they didn't, you would use a treat and teach them to drop things. Because if they quickly learn to gobble things down, and then you're into a vet bill. So teach them to drop it. And don't pull it from their mouth. Very interactive and playful. You can see the excitement level getting higher. Her tail's higher. She's more checking out the room. The next little test that we do actually is a treat test. And basically we do this because in a reward system, if you use a treat that's too high value and they get very excited, you're almost counterproductive because they can't possibly do what you're asking, like sit. If you, here you want it? Haha, look. Right here. So I'm trying to give her a treat because she's only had puppy food. So I want to see if she likes it or if she's even going to eat it. It's hard to do this test if she doesn't like the treat. So far she's puts it in her mouth and then drops it out, but I think it's is a whole different flavor and texture than what she's used to. So she's making an effort to try to eat it, but there we go. Did you get it, or are you dropping it out? No, she dropped it out. So I'm gonna try it under a cup, but I don't see it working. Look, can you see that? Look, look, look here. Look. Oh, look. No, she's not interested in my treat at all. So, I mean, it's not like she's too excited to concentrate. It's just that she doesn't like this. So find something that she likes. It's very important to give them a reward for a job well done or good behavior. So you need to find something that she likes. And then if she really likes it and she gets too excited, maybe go back to her kibble for a little while, but you're just going to have to find something that she likes that doesn't overstimulate her. So, I have used the same treat for over a year and have never had any trouble, and this litter, not one puppy has eaten my treat, so maybe they don't like salmon. What are we doing next? This is a sound test. What do you think? Can you go get that ball? Look, it's hard to go get the ball, isn't it? Take this with me. So when they're social, it's sometimes hard to get them away from me. Big noise. It was too big, actually. Trying to get it done when she wasn't looking at me. So we're just going to see how she reacts. So she came to me, and she's kind of looking around to see where the noise was. You can see that her tail is up and over her back. So she's not shut down, overly concerned, but she is sticking by me, but she was doing that before. So she's very much like what she was before. So, and it was a big noise. So unfortunately, my suggestion is to maybe desensitize her to noises by using a similar drop like that, and then to make the sound louder and louder, and just desensitizing her to that noise or any other noise. And just, yeah, so the body shake is quite a nice way of handling stress all by herself. So she is what she was like before, and the yawning, and the sneezing. So do not pick her up and coddle her, otherwise she'll never learn to handle it. Yeah? What's this? So very good indeed. So quite curious. Look. Very, very good. So even though she was in a little bit of a state of mind because of that noise, she was still curious enough, confident enough. Yes, and very interactive, and she's got a lovely use of her paw, which is very communicative expression. A little use of teeth here. So use your no teeth on skin exercises. So very good. So we basically just would say to introduce lots of different things. motion and sound and colors and noises, and just build their confidence, because it's such a nice way to go through life when you're confident. Isn't it? It's just so much better. So, very good job on this. You're going right through this little test. You're doing really, really well. So this is basically just a prey drive, like a basic prey drive. So you can see that even though she may have been a little worried of that noise, that this is so, she's just gone right after it. So it's quite a high prey drive. It was an immediate connection, an immediate follow, immediate chase. So please use your exercises, like watch me drop it, leave it, and then the retrieval come. You get, this is another thing, taking it away is a sign of a high prey drive. The proud walk, yes. So overall, what a lovely balanced little girl. So I hope you enjoy. Yes, you did wonderful.